Okay, hello classmates. I'm so sorry I am not with you there in person. I would have loved to have been, but I did want to leave you a message, even though it feels very un-Waldorfian of me to film myself and use such advanced technology for what was at the time such a sheltered culture. I did want to share something that happened recently because I thought you might enjoy it, but it was going to be too long for our Facebook thread, so I'm making a quick little video for you. I got married in 2011. I moved to New York in 2007, moved in with my girlfriend, then Olivia shortly after that. We got married in 2011, and then we've been living in a very small apartment at the time was Hell's Kitchen, and very small shoebox apartment, an apartment that is too small for secrets, except for one. One day, she was going around and she found a box of, shall we say, keepsakes of mine. And she looked in and she saw, there were photos and tickets or whatever. And also she found a recorder, as in a Baroque, medieval wooden soprano recorder, much like the kind that all of you once had. She found that and was like, what the fuck is this? And I had to explain why I had it, and that it wasn't just me, that we all had these, and it was part of the culture. We would store them in our desks on the right-hand side and sort of clean and polish them. And she accepted that. She was like, yeah, that's weird, but okay. And it probably would have ended there, except she also found an alto recorder and a tenor recorder, and also like one more plastic soprano recorder that I somehow picked up along the way. And like now that's like a lot to find, because I had never talked about this ever. And then you think you know who you married, and then it was like, who's hiding three different types of recorders just in the apartment without saying anything? So I had to go into it, and I had to say, like, okay, look, everyone played recorder in school, everyone did it, but also people played violin and cello. Everyone, like from third grade on. And that some also branched out and did like clarinet and flute, a couple of people, and one kid did the trumpet, but only because he was so good at the cello that he needed another type of challenge, so he picked up the trumpet along the way. But then there was me, and I couldn't do those things. I couldn't play the cello or the violin, the clarinet or the flute. I tried the drums. It didn't take. I was then stuck with the recorder, but to sort of spice it up and sort of keep up appearances, I advanced through the ages, and I graduated to gradually larger size recorders that might pass for some other type of instrument. So I'm telling her all of this, and she's, getting it, but kind of confused, and was like, so you played recorder, but no one else did? Were you, like, different? And, yeah, I had to think about that one for a while, and ultimately I said, like, no, like, you have to understand, like, these kids were really, really smart. This was a really good school, and these were high-functioning children that I was with, and they could do things like play the recorder and the cello, and do calligraphy and memorize poems and recite them, what seems to be multiple times throughout the day, as well as speaking French and German from grades 1 to 8, and be able to burst into song and play advanced things like Foursquare and recreational soccer. It was a really good group. And she heard me say this, and I think that finally clicked, that it actually says more about all of you that I had these recorders than it does about me, or so I like to think. And that is how I think about all of you, as this really high-functioning group that I was privileged to spend my childhood with, a group of people that can do things like play the cello and string instruments while I'm trying to hack it with a recorder. I thought you might like that. I laugh at it from time to time, and it's something I'm still holding on to, along with the recorders and all of you. So hope you have a great day. I'm so sorry I'm not there, and please come to New York, and I hope to see all of you soon. Take care.